welcome back everybody to Let's Play some more Final Fantasy XIV, and standing right next to me is probably the shortest Mikate possible. I don't know who you are, random person, but hello. I'm like, wait a second, I'm like, that person is really, really short. Even my Mikate isn't that short. Apparently, I'm gonna guess that's the shortest possible. Yeah, look at the height difference. So anyway, we are off to Gridania to meet with the leader of the Gren company there and give her a little message from Rybon. Sup guys, hello. So my kitty cat is staring at me. Can I play? But yeah, it's pretty much the same cutscene except the background is different. And again, no seatbelts, no nothing. I wonder it's so dangerous to fly. Fuck the Garleans. These ships are poorly designed. But anyway. I'm pretty sure that's true of like any Final Fantasy game with an airship. So Gridania here is my favorite of the 3 city-states. Very naturey and foresty themed, and I love the music around this area. It is just so perfect. And screen, would you load, please? Thank you. Well, I hope I actually go the right way, and I need to fix my camera angle. There we go. So apparently it is raining today in Gridania. Hello, I have arrived. Yes, I want to leave the landing area. There's nothing to do here. I'm not sure why they made this a quest. Yeah, it's probably to do with that stupid thing, but it's just odd. It's like, oh, do you want to leave the air? It's like, well, I can't go back and there's nothing I can do here. Hi. Alrighty. So to get out of here, we need to go upstairs. Hello, adventurers and friends alike. What is up? Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here and tune to the central aether right here. And we're going to make this one another favorite destination. So we have all 3 city-states at a cheaper cost, which is awesome, and I think I want to go this way. I'm gonna actually head over to meet the Grand Company leader first, and I think this is the shortest way, I hope. And then we're gonna go around the city, activating the mini aetherites and whatnot. Nope, that was not the right way. Okay. There's one exit that will take us really close to where we want to go, so I'm gonna go there instead. No, I just love this city and the surrounding areas. It's so gorgeous. And I'm not even really like a nature freak or anything like that. Like, I hate things like camping, but I love this kind of scenery. I love looking at it. I don't like really like being in it in real life, but I love just the feeling it gives you just by admiring it. And my voice is really cracking today. I'm not sure why, but I apologize for that. Like, I can feel it in my throat. Not sick or anything, it's just that. And I'm going the wrong way again. I guess I have to go the long way now. Because where we want to go is right here. I think it's just that I haven't talked in like 12 hours twice. So again, tons of little side quests here we're going to ignore for the time being. Eventually, someday. So why don't we tune to this little aetheryte shard while we're right here. And above here, this one was actually taking me a long time. We have one of the stones to the 12 up here. We've previously seen one in Nolda, and there is one in Limsa, but we just did not pass that area directly.
So you are the Ul'dan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Well, we kind of had a little flashback there to a last incident, so yeah. But shh, that's a secret. Now, the funny thing is here, no matter what grand company you start with, what I'm finding interesting here is whoever you visit second, meaning the first place you actually travel to, will always have a message for the third regarding a wolf. This is important. I'm not going to tell you what it means just yet, but this is significant. So a few more little details about the Empire here. Yeah, so Emperor is old as shit. And if you remember from that, meanwhile, elsewhere in the Empires, little cutscene last time, we have already gotten a glimpse at our, Gaius there. I mean, our character doesn't know that, but as players, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Wow, she actually comes out and say it. The other ones don't directly do. But yes, that is a code message regarding the Empire. Again, apologize for not speaking much. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this specific dialogue because I've never come here as the final city-state I've visited for the first time. So, the dialogue is a little bit different. The end point is the same in all cases. And I'm just sitting here like 20 feet away. I don't have a home. I'm an adventurer. I go where people need me. Hooray! So now we can actually take the airship to the other main city-states. It's like 200 gil, but I'm not sure why you would want to, because, well, I guess from here you can because it's cheaper, but yeah, we can teleport there directly. Like, you have to like buy like a pass, and you have to go to like the airship dock and everything. It's just faster to sting and teleport. Like I said, right now it's a little expensive, but now we have our first official minion. And in about 5 minutes we're gonna get like much more. But basically, it's a little item in our inventory. We use it. And if we go, where is my minion law guide? Is right here. It's actually brand new. Before, it used to be in our character menu. But basically, it tells you a little bit about it. And if you actually hover over the icon, it gives you a little space. This is actually a recent addition to the game. But they're just little doohickeys that you can summon that like follow behind you. Some of them interact with other minions. Some just wander around on their own. Like this one is obedient, so it will directly follow us wherever we go. You kind of can't see the animation of it that well, so I'm just gonna turn the camera on. The scenery doesn't really fit, but you can see like propellers moving and everything. They're kind of cute. They're just basically used for show-offy and like vanity purposes and whatnot. So I'm just gonna start this quest right here because obviously we're right here. Yes, we did. All right. Yeah, so whatever city state you visit last, somebody is going to direct you back to Limsa, and this is where everything becomes virtually identical, regardless of where you started. Actually, do I have that around here? Alright, so now we're going to go around and collect the mini aetherites here, across town. And if you didn't notice on the Elder Seedseer there, I certainly didn't for a very long time, and I felt like an idiot when I found out because her headpiece is in the way. She has horns. And basically what she is, and there are others in town like her, very few of them. She is a rare subset of the Hur, which basically they have horns. They're blessed by the elementals and whatnot, and they all pretty much end up white mages. Like, they have a deeper connection to nature, and they stop aging after a certain point. Like, they, like, never grow past, like, children and teenagers. So, it's never said exactly how old she is, but she's a bit older than she looks. Which leads me to my next point. How about the Grand Company leaders themselves? And I'm going to sound horribly terrible for saying this, but it's because I'm a person who notices this kind of crap, I think it's worth a mention. So we have the Admiral. I always call her the Admiral because I can't say her name for the life of me. Badass hot female Roganin chick who's white. I'm just putting that out there. And then we have Kane Senna over here. Hot little white thing. Looks like she's jailbait, but hey, as far as we're concerned, she's still legal, so we don't care. And then we have Rabon. Poor Rabon. Big, beefy black guy who looks like the poor thing was thrown into a can opener. I mean, yeah, those are battle scars and everything. And don't get me wrong, Rabon's a fine guy. Nothing against him. But my God, is he the black sheep of the Grand Company leaders? And in Ul'dah, you know, like in here, in the other two countries, you know, the Grand Company leaders are effectively also double as the leaders of their nations. That is not the case in Ul'dah. As we all know, the Sultana is the official leader, but as we learn, she's a little more than just a figurehead. And the Syndicate has all the power. And we have not seen the Syndicate as of this point, but it is run by a bunch of males. But officially on paper, all the leaders of the nations in Eorzea here are all women, which is interesting. So that's one part of the map here. Where is the Moogle? We'll find him. But we're in New Gridania, I think, so we have to go back to... You know what? I was being an idiot. I'm just gonna use the Aetherite I was just at to go back to the central one. Derp! Area. Okay. As I get lost in my favorite place. Ugh. Embarrassing. Alright, so we need to go down this way to Le Archer's Guild, which is the very first place I started in the game, when I very first started. Where is that? Something very specific I'm looking for in the map, and I need to find the darn thing. I'm gonna have to go back to the other map and find it. Hello, Archer's Guild! It's been a very long time since I've been here. And that is actually all the Aetherites. And right now, actually, I'm gonna click this thing. We only have access to 2 gates. We actually have to do a quest to get access to a 3rd. But that won't be for a long time. And I actually didn't unlock it myself until I was like level 40 something. And you can actually get it in the 50s. So where is that spot I want? Right around the corner. Alright. This little guy right here. You may have spared a glimpse at him previously in the game. The Delivery Moogle. There's one of these in every sanctuary. Hello, Mr. Delivery Moogle. I love the way he flies, and his bag is like so heavy that he can't keep up with it. So basically, he's talking about a little background with the Moogles here, and I've mentioned this before. If your starting city state is in Gridania, you do actually get an introduction to the Moogles there. And I think some point in the story they may tell you this. Moogles are one of the, like, how should I describe it? Moogles in the game are magical, and basically, very few people can see them. Like, they choose who they want to. I think they can choose who they want to appear to, too. So, basically, you're on a special select few if you can see Moogles. And you obviously, we do see one in our opening, the opening sequence here. And there are other Moogles in the game as well, but you're just introducing them earlier if you started in Gridania. So, this little Moogle here is basically just the mail system in the game. This is how you send, like, in-game objects to your friends and whatnot. They need to be on your friends list for you to send them. You can basically send them messages and give them some items and whatnot. Everything I have here is my subscription rewards, because as of the time of this writing, I have been subscribed to the game for, or at least have paid for 360 days worth of the game. So I have several rewards here, some of which are minions. And I didn't want to get them before because, well, we didn't know what the hell minions were. So I'm going to take some of these. I'm just going to take everything from all of mine, but I'm only going to open the minions. Some of these are actually... What? Why you not open my mail? Yeah, apparently the server's just getting stuck. Alright. So most of these in my inventory we're gonna completely ignore for the time being. We will get back to them later. So we're going to activate some of our minions. This is our Wind-Up Bahamut, which is actually, I'm going to bring him out right now, because he's one of my favorites. This one is a pretty exclusive one because you only get one from a code from the first run of buying the 2.0 version soundtrack. The 1.0 soundtrack is the gives you the Delamoon minion, which is what's being described there. But this little guy is so cute. By the way, was not worth the $55 I paid for the soundtrack. There's a lot of disappointment on there. Where's my emotes? I want my sit emote. Just so... I'm gonna put some on my bar while... Where is my sit? Sit? There we go. Sit. Just so we can see him better. But he just kind of wanders off on his own. He has a habit of clipping through some pieces of scenery. And he was at a bad angle there, but yeah, he'll lose his little download helmet, and you can see him put it back on. He's just basically, he's adorable. He's a little chibi Bahamut. You can see his tiny wings floating, and his little like tiny hands, which are like stubs. You can see the other one like right here. But he'll wander around a little bit and just fly a little bit. Like I said, he's my favorite just because he's so adorable. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure you've seen clips of the real Bahamut at the start of the game. Yeah, he is one nasty motherfucker. So yeah. So we get some other minions. We have the little wind-up cursor, Chocobo Chick, a little mini Ariman. Wind-Up Leader, which we can't use. Basically, when you summon that, it's going to summon a little chibi version of your Grand Company leader. Which we don't belong to a Grand Company yet, so that none of that matters. And we have a little Warrior of Light. And a little Odin. We're going to learn about Odin a lot later. Don't worry. And I think that's all for the minions we have. Okay. So I think that is everything I want to do here. So we're going to go back to Limsa and continue our little story quest there. And since it is so expensive to teleport there, I am actually going to take the airship there. Basically, to do that, you just go back to the airship dock. Grenadi's airship dock is actually the easiest to get to because you don't have to take a stinking elevator to get there. Right here this is actually the Adventurers Guild in Gridania. It's conveniently right here and not in an elevator. Thank goodness. Because I swear, like when I went to the other two city-states, I'm like, where? How do I get out of the airship dock? Like, how do I find anything? And this one is a little more straightforward. Oh, it's only 120 gil. I thought it was 200. And I'm just gonna skip the cutscene because we've all seen it before. We've seen it twice. So yeah, we're just gonna keep our little wind-up Bahamut out and around. Maybe some other days. We'll change to other minions. Like I said, they don't really have any purpose except going around, showing up. It's like, oh, look at my cool minion, because some of them are rarer than others. Some of them are really hard to get. This is one of the hardest to get ones. Although, there are a few people who wander them around. So yeah, he does follow you, but when you're standing still, he kind of just wanders off on his own. He will never go too far. So, what's up, dude? I heard you have something for me. Yep. So yeah, the first quest here, that after you visit the Grand Company leaders, is always going to be here. So if you started in Limsa, he's obviously gonna react a little bit differently and be like, hey! How was everybody? How was the scenery? What's going on? Like that kind of crap. So what kind of job you got for me, bro? Who's eavesdropping on my conversation, yo? I want to drink too. You people never feed me. I can't remember partaking those pretzels and stuff you had me deliver. Nothing. So basically we gotta change down a bunch of freaking pirates. And we're like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's probably pirates. So here is where the game is gonna start, traveling into MMO territory here. Basically, this is gonna lead us to our first dungeon in the game. And we actually have a guild test we need to do as well that we have not done yet at level 15. And basically, the game is it's gonna be a little annoying, I find, because the game pretty much shoehorns you into, makes up some bullshit plot about needing to get rid of something or to explore something, and oh, it's too dangerous, or oh, I can't spare any men to do this and whatever, and it leads you to the dungeon. Very few of them actually have bearing on the central plot. Yeah, you can see he was kind of clipping through the docks there. This guy does that a lot. I actually have a bunch of screenshots of him and like sitting on like places of scenery that you cannot sit on. Like, for example, if he actually like stayed like down here like in midair or like clipped halfway between, like I have screenshots of like him like doing stuff like that. There's a couple minions that can do that, but this one does it much more than the rest. Alright. So we need to head to Aleport here. And just a little note that if you start in Limsa, this ferry will not be available to take you to Aleport until you're 15. You have another way to get here instead, through the actual maps. So hooray! Aleport! It's like, what a way to have a seafaring area named after, booze, huh? So here is another instance where we need to unlock some levies here. Yes, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong on purpose. Shut up. And these will unlock level 15 ones. And we are level 15, so let's go ahead and take care of that while we're just bypassing. We're gonna unlock the Aetherite as well. And we need to put the beacon on our emote hotbar. Or at least my emote hotbar. Hello, Carbuncle! I put the sit one on the wrong one. I have my emotes set up a very particular way, okay? You're the sit. Where is my beacon? I mean, you can, like, type it in the chat, like I can do that and get myself to sit. Where is my beacon? It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Here it is. I believe I had that over there. Okay. Alright, so let's just take care of that right now, just because it's just conveniently right here. So let's initiate that. I'm just going to keep it at the default level, because why not? Alright, these are actually the escort missions of the levies, and they are by far the easiest usually. So what basically you want to do is every couple of steps, your little client, who you have to guide to safety, is going to walk a few steps and stop. And every time he stops, you're going to be like, hey, come over here, even though you're only 10 feet away and you can clearly shout. Now, along the way, there's going to be monsters either that are on the field or are gonna pop up. If you are quickly enough, if you act quickly enough, you can avoid them entirely. Their purpose is to either get in your way or try to kill your charge here. If they kill your charge, you fail. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way here. No, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. There is another one that has me leading to the other one, so I'm getting them confused. Oh, now the arrow shows up. It was hidden behind the stupid north button. But yeah, you can always look at your progress to tell if you've gone a wrong way, because sometimes I've seen that destination circle. Oh, come on, I'm selective so I can show up on my map. I've seen this destination circle only show up on my compass, where right now it's like hard to see what direction, and not on my central map. That may have been fixed in the most recent patch. So apologize for going the wrong way there. Come on. So yeah, these little card icons on our map, those are stationed enemies as part of this. And again, we might be able to avoid them. Sometimes you can go around a slightly long way or hide behind their back. And actually doing some of these is a pain in the butt, these escort ones, because while they are very easy, and like I said, like basically that's all I'm doing, is there's no effort involved in this. It's just tedious as crap. Eventually they will get harder and the enemies will be more plentiful and they will be harder to avoid. Yeah, see, that one is one that appeared. This one new enemy appears. But they take time in getting to you, so like I said, if you just keep on moving, they may not end up getting to you. Like right now, I'm kind of outrunning him. Okay, now he's pissed off at me, but at least he's not attacking my charge, which is all I care about. He will go away as soon as I finish this. Hooray! I wouldn't exactly call that safety, considering, you know, there's a guy on my ass the whole time, but... He's like, oh, they made it, fuck that, I don't want to kill him anymore. Hooray! So we get some lovely experience for that, and we have them unlocked for later. So now let's actually go what we came here to do. And that is unlock this dungeon up here. Hooray! A little one at Bahama is flying faster to keep up with us. He's like, heh, 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 wings, so tiny. So we have a little encampment station out here, but we don't care about any of that. Okay, fine. You people won't say anything interesting. Fine. No, I haven't seen the Isles of Umber yet. Alright. So, the Isles of Umber they're talking about are actually way down in this area right here. This area right here, obviously we can't see it because we haven't explored. This little area right here is actually a big island. And the actual map, like, ends around here. So, you can, like, open this map and when you've seen everything normally, you can, like, barely see it. So, it's an instance people often forget about. So basically, to enter this dungeon, we have to use the duty finder as we would the guild tests. But first, we're gonna end this episode really quickly. But we do have to do the next one of our guild tests here before we take care of that. But the dungeons are pretty much very similar. Only they aren't just little mini trial objective sort of things. They're actually, like I said, full-fledged raids. Even though there's a time limit of 90 minutes, most of these dungeons can be done in about 20 to 30. There's at least one dungeon in the game that if you are overgeared as crap, and you resort to speedrun tactics, can actually be done in 10 minutes. There are obviously some dungeons in the game are longer and take 30 to 40 minutes to complete. The time limit they give you is basically so you have plenty of time to finish this. So if you die trying to figure out mechanics, for the people who have been here the first time, and nobody knew the mechanics, this would give you plenty of time to take care of all the objectives in there and explore the area and have time to finish. If you do not complete it in time, you are automatically kicked out, and loser for you, you have to do it all over again. So, that's going to be all for now. We've accomplished much. We've taken care of our mission, and now we are full-fledged adventurer, making our way out in the world. And he's like half following me and half not. I don't know why I have to walk in circles when I'm just talking about random stuff. So next time, we're going to take care of our new guild test, and we're going to enter our very first dungeon. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later.